Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Janice, and today I will be showing you how to make a Christmas wreath. And this is a really simple project to make, especially if you have small children or if you have grandchildren. This is a great project for them to make with you as well during this Christmas time. So I will be letting you know what materials you will need in order to make this project. To make this project, there are a couple of materials that you will need in order to make this. First of all, you will need a cardboard. It could be any kind of cardboard out of a box, just to make a circle. So the easiest way that I made this wreath, I got a plate and I traced it over the cardboard. Then I got a smaller plate for the center and then I cut it off as well. Once you have this cut up, then the next thing that you will need are, you will need scissors, you will need a glue gun. If you don't have a glue gun, you can also use the school glue. This will work as well. You will also need a box of markers if you have any. The reason why I'm using markers is because I went ahead and I cut this other piece circle out of the cardboard and I colored it in, and I used the color green. You can leave it blank, but I think it'll look a lot better if you color it, or you can paint it as well. So there's two options. You can use markers to color it in, or you can paint it as well. The next thing is, if you want to use some sequences, you could, because I will be showing you how to make this cute little ribbon or a bow, which I will be putting on my wreath at the end. You will also need some leaves. Now what I did, I traced a leaf onto a blank piece of paper. There's two ways you can do this. You can get the size of the leaf that you want, and then you can trace it onto a blank paper. Or the other option is you fold the paper in half, and then with the scissors you will start cutting from the seam here, and then I will go all the way, kind of turn it a little bit, and then finish it off by going to the other end, and then that will be your leaf. So for the leaves, you can color them in, you can use markers, or to make it a little bit easier on you, if you have construction paper, this would work best too if you want. You can use the green construction paper and it'll be a lot easier to make those leaves instead of tracing them one by one. And then the other option is to make the hollies. For the wreath, you can use the red construction paper, or the other option that I decided to do is, in one of my videos I made the candy Christmas tree. Please make sure you watch that video. That one's really cute. It's a really great idea to give to someone. So basically when my family finished eating their candy, I saved the little wrappers, and because they're red, I use them as hollies. So that's another idea to make the hollies for your Christmas wreath. So basically that's it. It's really simple, it's fun. So like I said, it's a great idea to make for during the Christmas time. So now I will be showing you on how to make this. Once you have all the leaves cut up, and then I will start gluing them onto the Christmas wreath. So I will start off with this leaf first, and then I will start putting a little bit of glue on the cardboard, and then I will start gluing the leaves. You can also use, the hot glue as well, but the school glue will work as well too, because you're working with paper, so it'll just stay on pretty well. So now I get my other leaf, and then I place it on top of the other leaf, and I press firmly down. The idea to make this wreath is you start off from one end going to the right, and then you put the other leaf going the opposite direction, and you do that all the way around the cardboard. So now I will put some more glue on here. And as you're putting the leaves on the cardboard, you turn your work as you go. As you can see, the wreath is already coming along pretty well. And I forgot to mention to you, when you make the leaves, you have the option to fold them in half, so you get the crease evenly here, and then the leaves will look a lot nicer as you put them onto your wreath. So that was another tip that I wanted to let you guys know, that you can do that as well, instead of just making a flat leaf like this. So I think you'll look a lot prettier if you fold the leaf in half. So that's just an idea. But this is a really fun activity to do, and it's actually relaxing too, because that way you learn how to make a homemade wreath instead of buying one. So that way, after, when you're done, you can hang it up in front of your door there at your house, so you can put it in your room. It'll look really nice hanging there. And I'm almost finishing up here, so I just need a little bit more leaves to put on. And then I will show you what the next step is going to be. Okay, I went all the way around on my cardboard here, and I completed the wreath, but I am going to let it sit for a few minutes so the glue dries, and in the meantime I will be showing you on how to make this really cute bow that you will be placing onto your wreath. So to start off this little ribbon, you will get your yarn. You can use any color yarn you would like, but I like to use the color red for my wreath. So once you have the slip knot into your crochet needle, I will chain 12. 1, 2, 3, and the stitches that you will be making here is going to consist all half double crochets. So from the hook you will go into the second chain and then yarn over and go into that chain, and you will make a half double crochet. You'll be making these half double crochets all the way till the end here. Okay, once you get to the end here, I will chain 1, turn my work, and I will go into the first chain. And I will make a half double crochet. You will be making 6 rows of half double crochets. So when you get to the end, you chain 1 and then you will make half double crochets all the way until you get to the 6th row. So I will show you here when I come to this point here what I will do next. Okay, so here I'm at the end. I would chain 1, turn my work, go into the first chain, and I will make a half double crochet. And you will continue doing this all the way until you get to the 6th row. And once you have 6 rows of half double crochets, that would be the bottom piece of the bowl. And then you will have to make the other part to attach here in the center to form the bow, and that's what I'm going to show you next. Okay, now I will be showing you on how to make this center piece here to form the bow. So the first thing you will make is a slip knot. Then after you make the slip knot, you will chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 8 chains would be enough to go around the bow and attach it. Okay, so then let me show you what the next step is going to be. It's really simple, okay? Here is the first piece of the bow, which is in the shape of a rectangle. Now I have this little piece here, which I am going to cut a little piece of this yarn off, and then I will make a knot to secure it. And once you have a knot, the next step would be to cut a little piece of this yarn off, and then you can sew both ends. You tuck them back here, and then you just make little stitches back here, and the same thing for this little piece here as well. So with my sewing needle, I will make stitches on there. So so that way the ends will not show. So basically you just tuck this in the back and start stitching in there. You don't need a lot of stitches, but just to secure it. Once you have it, then you pull it off, and now the back piece that was sticking out here, now you can't even see it. I sewed the other part here, so now you have the center piece all complete. So now I will get my other piece and I would pinch a little bit with my finger in the center. Once you have that pinched, and then with the little piece that you made, you will wrap it around, and then you will attach it to the center piece, and then you will stitch it all the way in there. And you just need a little bit of stitches just to hold it in place. Okay. Okay, that should hold it. So let me just make a knot here. And that should do it. Okay, once you have it all sewed onto there, and that's how it's supposed to look. You can just stretch it out a little bit, because now I will show you how to put this onto your wreath. Okay, now my glue gun is already warm and hot, so now it's ready to be placed onto my bow. And you just need a little bit of this hot glue. And once you have it on the bow, then I will put it onto my wreath. Press firmly for a couple of seconds. Okay, so there is the bow on your wreath. So let me show you how it looks. So that's how it's supposed to look. So now I will be placing the holly onto my wreath. So I'm going to use these candy wrappers that I used for the Christmas tree that I made in my previous video. And I will place some of this hot glue and then I will place the holly on there. Now my wreath is all complete. I have the bow. I added a little detail to my little bow. You can do that as well, or you can leave it by itself. I added the holly on each side. And let me show you before how this turned out. This is a plain one without the leaves, and at the end, this is how it's supposed to look. Really beautiful, nice wreath. Thanks for joining me today. If you like my wreath, give it a like, subscribe, and if you are into crocheting or crafts, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave me some comments or ideas of what you would like me to make in my next video, and leave them in the comment section below. See you next time. Take care. Bye.